what's going on to all of my where we at? Aquarians. Please make sure to get the book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The links will be in the description box below, as usual. So here we go. Yes, this is in 4K. Yes, this is in 4K. 4K 60. So as I said before, I'm upgrading the quality of this channel as I said I was going to do. So the cards that I come up with are the Hangman, Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Devil, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. So I'm using the Dragon Tarot because dragons are, one of the things that dragons are symbolic of is renewal, obviously. We're going into the new year. So, for a lot of you, for you Aquarians, expect to see some interactions with other people kind of delayed. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Hangman, right? The Hangman, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So let me show it to you from a better perspective. This is you, the interaction between you and other people, friends, family, people whom you're trying to date. And this is the other person. You and this other person, or you and these other people, you may want you and these other people to essentially get together, start hanging out, family members hang out, romantic situations, no matter who it is, hang out in whatever context it is. But the Hangman represents, again, something being off about this because that's something that needs to be balanced. The Eight of Wands and the Devil is what needs to be set right based upon principles. Because the Ace of Wands and the Devil represents the dysfunction in a lot of you Aquarians, the dysfunction in a lot of you Aquarians' lives. The Eight of Wands speaks to what needs to be talked about. If not with somebody else, then to yourself. And the Devil represents the actual dysfunction of what it actually was. Situations, thought process. What is it that you're paranoid about? That you don't think that you're paranoid about when it comes to relationships? Do you think that people are going to abandon you? Whatever it is that's happened to you, it's probably because somebody's already done it to you. And it hurt a lot. So now you become paranoid over other people doing it to you so much to the point where you may do it to them. Because the commonality here is you, right? When it comes to the sense of healing oneself, you have to really go through the chamber of hurt, the chamber of confronting essentially the devil in that way. Because that's why the games exist, is because people who are paranoid, overly cautious, who don't seem to understand that the only thing that's hurting them is their own ego. Because it started out as a protection type of thing. Now it's not a level of, it's not an aspect of protection. Now they're just abusing people. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the games is for. You scared that somebody who told you that they like you may not really be telling you the truth. So you're going to try to play them before they get you. But maybe this person did like you. So now you just burned a bridge with a person who legitimately did like you, you see? So you have the Three of Swords, right? The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords represents, the Three of Swords usually has a heart in it, in the picture. Basically, there's something that a lot of you Aquarians are heartbroken up about. Like I said, that a lot of y'all need to confront. The Ten of Swords represents, you need to confront it and also learn to forgive it. Because like I said, that's where the games start. The cycle of abuse. That's what games are, the cycle of abuse. The Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, just got out of the shower, right? Still got water in my ear. Sorry about that. But the Ace of Pentacles represents how a lot of you Aquarians as well need to start looking for things that are much more substantial. See, the Ace of Pentacles or the Pentacle cards is much more than just trying to look cool or being dripped up. It's about substance, right? Because earth is the element of substance, right? In this case with y'all, air is the element of freedom. The ability to think however you want, move however you want. Rights, freedoms, right? And then you have the Knight of Swords, and then you have the Chariot. The Knight of Swords and the Chariot represents if you don't approach these situations, and the Knight of Swords and the Chariot is right up underneath the Eight of Wands and the Devil card. If you don't approach these situations, you're going to find yourself in these situations again. And what's going to happen is that you're going to keep finding yourselves in these situations until you actually learn to confront those again and again and again. And we have an entire year. So confront it. Don't be like the average ego-driven person thinking to yourself, well, I'm not going to listen to you. All right, go ahead. But let's clarify the Chariot. The Knight of Swords, the Strength, the Seven of Cups. To clarify the Chariot. So the Knight of Swords is you having to confront, like I said, those problems. Tackle it, confront it, fight it. And then you have the Strength and the Seven of Cups. The Strength and the Seven of Cups represents having to learn to tame the ego. And how you go about doing that is the ego will never, as long as you exist here physically, right, in this life, the ego will never 100% subside, right? A lot of times people will say, oh, well, I don't have an ego. Yes, you do. Because the mere fact that you eat, the mere fact that you want to survive by definition is the expression of your ego. That's what the ego is here for. But the thing is that what makes the ego out of control, out of hand, is when the ego starts making other decisions other than survival. Now you start making it into a situation where you start perceiving what people doing to you as a personal survivalist perspective. And that's what the Seven of Cups represents. Those different pathways in your own mind that lets you know that there's more than one way to do something. So everything doesn't have to be taken so personally and from a survivalist perspective. But that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.